this. We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to not live in your bubble, put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities, all of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they po?
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, people. Good morning. Who is excited to be here? I know I am. If you're excited, let me know in the chat box. If you're excited to learn how to secure funding for your business today. Please, let's use the chat box. Let's use the chat box so that I can know we are together. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome. If you're excited, you can just drop an emoji. Just drop an emoji, and then we are going to get started in just 1 minute. We're going to get started in 1 minute. So please put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Just drop an emoji so that I can know that we are together. So I can know we're together before we just get started. So if you are seeing this face for the very first time, let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Ellen. I'm the co-founder at Black Nest Africa. I am a TEF alumna and mentor, and also a Flourish Africa mentor. I want to know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? And to confirm, if you can hear me, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. You can hear me. Okay, so like I mentioned, my name is Ellen. I am the co-founder at Black Nest Africa. I am a TF alumna, Flourish Africa mentor, and also a TF mentor. Before we get started, I just want us to do a little exercise because we need to do this so that we can understand where we are coming from, so we'll know where we are going. Okay? So I imagine this for a second. I want you to imagine for a second, right? Just want you to imagine for a second. Don't you imagine yourself waking up in the morning and your business is thriving? Imagine yourself waking up in the morning. You can close your eyes and do this, or you can, use the slides to follow through. Imagine you wake up and your business is thriving. The clients you've always dreamed of working with are reaching out to you. Just imagine, take it in, imagine it. The clients you've always dreamed of working with, they are reaching out to you. Your product is flying off the shelves and you are getting more orders than you can handle. So you're getting orders every day, more than you can even handle. Money is no longer a constant worry anymore because you've secured the funding you need to expand. You're no more worried about money. You're no more worried about securing funding, right? You've got a team helping you to run things, and you're finally able to focus on the bigger picture, which is turning that small idea into the empire you have always envisioned. Just imagine it. Take your time. Don't rush it. Just imagine. Just imagine. All right? You have a team now. Everything is running smoothly. You're finally able to focus on the bigger picture. You're turning that small idea into an empire you've always envisioned. Just think about it. You're not just surviving, but your business is scaling. You're not just surviving, your business is scaling. Now, picture walking into investor meetings with confidence, knowing that your business is solid, knowing that your business is solid, your numbers are right, and people are excited to invest in what you are building. You now have the time and the freedom to live the life you've always wanted while your business grows. See, that vision you have, it's not far fetched, it's possible. But to get there, we need to talk about why some of you haven't reached that level yet and how we can fix it starting today. And this brings me to the next part. Why are you not securing business funding? Why are you not securing funding for your business? The first problem is that your business model isn't clear. The business model isn't clear. Business model is practically how you're going to make money in this business. How are you going to make money? We don't know. So when it comes to applying for funding, it's not clear. When investors ask you, when you're filling out your grant forms, when it comes to loans, people are confused because they cannot see a clear way for you to make money. That way, you are not going to get the funding that you have dreamed of. Another thing is poor financial records, which is something that a lot of entrepreneurs face. A lot of entrepreneurs face this. You do not keep accurate records, you do not keep the right records. So, how are you supposed to get funded when we cannot see how much money you are making in your business? We cannot see if you are profitable. In fact, there's something about keeping good records that just shows that you have an organized business. And a lot of entrepreneurs, they do not keep records. This is the major reason why you are applying for funding and you are not getting it. Even down to something as simple as having a business bank account. Because sometimes when you're applying to some of these funds, they ask you to upload a 6 months financial record. That's your bank statement, 6 months. But we cannot see it. We cannot see it. We cannot see it because you don't even have a business bank account in the first place. I know a lot of entrepreneurs that have come to me who want to apply for funding. And the first thing I ask is, do you have a business bank account? But you are running your business with your personal account. Nobody is going to put or nobody is going to fund any business that doesn't have a business bank account. So something as simple as not having a business bank account stops you from getting funded. Let's even leave the financial records. Something as simple as not having a registered business would stop you from getting funding. And now I'm talking about the professional kind of funding. When it comes to maybe friends and family, or maybe you are just using your personal savings, of course, at that level, they can trust you enough to give you funding in your personal accounts because these are your friends, these are your family, you're just starting up. But if you really want to get next level funding, the first thing you need to do is to get your business registered and open a corporate bank account. And you don't have to do the most expensive things. You don't have to go for a limited company right away. You can start with a business name. You can start with a business name that just gives you credibility. Because if you want any big funding, you are not going to get it. There are people, there are angel investors, there's venture capitalists that invest in ideas, quite all right. But if they are going to invest in your idea, you need to have a registered business and a business bank account. And I'm saying registered business because if you want to be funded or if you want to open a bank account, you cannot open it without your CAC document. So those are the first two records that you need to keep. Yes, they are records. The next is we need to see your expenses. We need to see how money is coming and going out. We need to see your traction. We need to see how money is growing month on month. And the funny thing people do is that they lie. They lie. They say, okay, this month, in the last 6 months, we're filling a form or pitching to investors. They say we've made 1 million naira, we've made 2 million, we've made 3 million. But by the time we check your records, we don't see it. That already discourages the investor from funding your business. immediately discourages the investor from funding your business because it means you are not an honest person. It means you will carry their money and run away. That's what you're trying to do. But if you keep the right financial records, anything they ask for, you bring it out and give. Anything they ask for your profit, the proof is there. Ask for expenses, proof is there. Because the records don't lie. Your financial statement doesn't lie. Any money coming and going out shows clearly. It shows the health of your business. So whether you're applying for a loan, whether you're applying for venture capital, whatever it is, it shows. It shows. So keep good records, keep good financial records. And if you don't even know what records to keep, we have a document, we have a checklist called Fund Ready. You can get it um, on our platform, Blackness Africa, on Instagram. I will link it in this video in the description. So when you're not securing funding, you have no financial records, or you have very poor financial records, and a majority of entrepreneurs have poor financial records. The third is no scalability plan. How is your business growing? You have no plan for your business to grow. Yes, you desire for the business to grow. You desire to make more revenue. You desire to have more people on your team, but you do not have a detailed plan. That is a smart plan that is showing that your business can grow month by month this specific way. You don't have a detailed plan that shows how you want to grow your finances month on month. You don't have a detailed plan that shows, okay, by this month, I want to start making profits. No scalability plan. How is your business going to grow? Investors cannot see it. When you go to pitch, they ask you how your business is going to grow. You just say, my business is going to grow. We plan that in 6 months we would have, okay, yeah, you plan that, but how? How? Give us the details. How is it going to grow? Another thing with poor financial records is, for example, if you're trying to raise VC capital or angel investment, you need to know your metrics. This is part of financial records. Well, not financial record, this is part of good record keeping. You need to know your metrics. You need to know your customer acquisition costs. These are things that determine how your funding will come in. If your customer acquisition cost means how much does it take you to spend, or how do I put it? How much do you need to spend to acquire one customer? If it is too high, if it is too high, investors might be discouraged from investing in that business because it shows that you are spending too much. You can see how these people think, or what is the cost of making your product? What are your profit margins? If you're making a product for 2,000 naira and you're selling it for 5,000 naira, that means your margin of 3,000 naira, like, it shows that that is a good margin. But then it's compared to how much you're spending. If you're spending too much on making a product and you are getting peanuts in profit in the end, it discourages investors from investing. So these are some of the things that you need to look at. These are some of the things investors look at. Your traction. What have you done? What have you done? So if you have no scalability plan, let me not drift off from the main topic. If you have no scalability plan, it might be really difficult for you to secure funding for your business. The fourth thing is not building relationships. There are so many investors out there. There are so many people willing to invest in your business, but they do not know that you exist. You see, all these companies or people who invest, they are investors for a reason. They want to make money and they are looking for the next big idea to invest in. Most of them have targets or money that they want to spend. These people want to give you money, but you're not building relationships. I always advise, if you want to raise funding, look at it as a long-term thing. Don't don't just decide that tomorrow you want to raise funding, so today you start. No, you're looking at, okay, you want to raise funding the next 2 years, in the next 3 years. Maybe you want to do angel investment, maybe you want to do venture capital in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years. Today is when you need to start building relationship with these people. Today is when you need to start building relationship with these people. So start going to events, get their details, start sending them messages, start showing them what you're doing, start showing an interest in their life. Investors invest in people they trust. So start getting them to trust you right now. Start getting them to trust you right now. You're not building relationships. You just want to sit in your house. You don't want to do anything. You only want your neighbors to know about your business. It's not going to work. You are not going to go far. Start building relationships, start making partners. Do you know you don't even need to start making money before you get investment? Do you know that you don't even need to start having millions in your accounts before you get investment? But sometimes there are many things that encourage investors to invest in your business. It could be your partnerships. Traction is not only money alone. But okay, what have you done? Have you been able to get, maybe have you been able to do some compliance things? Do you now have a good team? These are some of the things that they look at. Show them proof that this business can work. All you need is a little bit of money to boost it, and both of you can be happy. That is what encourages investors. So build relationship with these investors, build a relationship with partners, put things in place before you go to try to secure funding. And the last thing is pitch preparation. You lack preparation. You're not ready. You go over to pitch and you're stumbling, you're rambling. They ask you about your numbers, you are not sure. See, you need to share a very compelling story. You need to share a very, very compelling story. And we're not just saying, oh, just go out there and say anything or say whatever. Yes, it's good to practice your pitch. It's good to be very confident, but don't be so robotic that it feels too practiced. Many times, investors will want to get to know you. Yes, if you pitch, they will listen to you, hear all you have to say, but then they will poke and they will probe. They will poke and they will probe. They want to know how far, they want to know how well. So when they start asking you about some metrics and you're rambling, you don't even know it, and they will do it just to be sure that you know what you're talking about. So if you're rambling, you're it can be very discouraging, and so you might not get that funding. But if you know everything back to back, then for sure you are going to get. Promise that we're going to share proven ways to secure funding, right? We promise you that we're going to share some proven ways for you to secure funding, and there are 6 proven ways to secure funding in your business. The first being personal savings. We all know what that is. We all know what personal savings is. When you save money for a period of time, and then when you save money for a period of time to start a business, though that is your personal savings. So usually, I share the story of how when I started my business, I saved 20,000 naira to start the business. Okay, save my 20,000. Of course, Nigeria was not that bad at the time. Started skincare business with the 20,000. I bought coconut oil. I bought my spoons, measuring spoons. I bought a few items that could really help me to start up the business. That is personal savings. Friends and family is when you get a family member or a friend who believes in your dream and they want to provide funding for you to expand. So when I started my business, I started making some little scrubs, and I was selling them off. After a while, I applied for funding, I applied for a grant, and it was looking promising. So that moved my family and my friends to believe in the vision. So they decided to support me with some money, which helped me get a space for my business. Back to grants and competitions. This is when, like the name is, like the name implies, free money. Grants are free money for you to use in your business. And this is usually done as a competition. So it's more like may the best business win. So you have to prove, you have to be very, very compelling. And one way you can easily win with grants is by having good records. By having good records. It's an easy way for you to win because a lot of businesses do not have good records, and these companies do their own due diligence to make sure that you have all of these things. Another thing is crowdfunding. This is when you gather a number of, I would say, smaller investors. This can be your family, this can be your friends, this can be people that you do not know at all, to push your vision with their money. So they contribute little amounts to amass into this great amount. Crowdfunding is great, especially when you are just starting up. You don't really have any traction, you have an idea, because it gets people to know your business, and that way they know you, they support you. So when you provide that service or that product, it's going to be easy for you to sell it because you have done a little bit of market viability. Next, we have angel investors or VC. I mentioned a little bit about it earlier. Angel investors invest small amounts of money in your business, maybe from $5,000, $10,000 to about $100,000 in your business. Most of them offer from pre-seed, seed stage. Yes, they provide that amount. And then we have VCs, venture capitalists, and this is all done, um, well, majorly for VCs for a share of your company. So you would have to give them equity. That's a specific percentage of your business. And then we have bank loans and microfinance. Bank loans and microfinance. This is basically when you need quick cash to sort out something in your business. I always advise that when starting out or when you want to get like capex, you know, don't go for a loan. Do not go for a loan unless maybe you have to do like a supply or something of your product. Then you can go for a loan. But if it's just working capital and all of that, and it's not really making you money, and if you have never made money in business before, you might not qualify for a loan, um, unless you can prove that you can return this money, and there's usually interest in it. So that is it about 6 proven ways to fund your business. Now you can take this information, go to your business, struggle and try to get funding, right? Go and figure it out on your own. Be confused, not know what to do, have no idea, suffer, waste so much time to figure out how to get this funding, to figure out family and friends, grants, figure out where to meet them, figure out where to meet, and figure out how. You can take the information and go and do that all by yourself, or you can let us help you. I know on the group we promised you that you can get a chance to be a part of our community, and this is how. Now, When you join our community, you get bite-sized actionable advice to make you to make your business run smoother. You get little bite size, so every week you get advice that you can implement immediately to start making your business run smoother. Next, you get to learn from experts about sales, about marketing, about raising funding, about scaling up. If you had to pay consultation fees for all of this, you know how much you're going to pay. You are paying to meet experts for sales, for marketing. You're going to be paying over 500 to 700,000 naira just for this little thing. But in our community, you get to learn from experts. You get to learn about sales. You want to grow your sales? Yes, you get to learn about it here. You get to learn about raising funds. You get to learn about scaling up your business, about growing. You get to learn about being funding ready. You get access to micro grants from 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira to grow your business. You get access to pitch competition. So we are going to be sending you funding alerts of all pitches, all grants that are available, and we have a chance to connect you with potential investors. We have a we have over 350 investors in our portfolio, and you can get a chance to connect with them, get their contact details, get their social media handles, and you get to connect with them one on one. You get to collaborate with entrepreneurs who are just like you, ready to support, ready to share, and ready to help you grow. You get to save money on tools and services that can make running your business easier. So, when you're a part of our community, you get access to all of these things, and all of these are worth over 1 million naira. Take it to the bank, go and check. All of these are worth over 1 million naira if you have to do it by yourself. But then we have decided that we want to help you. We want to assist you. We want to give you bite sized, actionable advice. We want to help you run your business smoother. We want you to relax and not do it alone, because entrepreneurship can be a very lonely journey. It can be a journey where when you're figuring it out on your own, it's no longer fun. It becomes so burdensome that you want to drop it. So you have to use resilience. But when you join Blackness Builders community, we help you and we help to make it a little bit easier for you. So, how can you join this community? You get to join for just 2,000 naira monthly, 5,000 naira quarterly, and 18,000 naira yearly. So, you get access to all of this for a fraction of the price. This is a steal. So you get bite-sized actionable steps. You get to learn from experts. You get to learn from experts about sales. You get to learn about marketing. You get to learn how to raise funds, and you actually raise these funds for your business. You get access to micro grants. Yes, you would get access to micro grants. Pitch competitions. You get to connect with over 350 investors. You get to collaborate with entrepreneurs like you. You get to save money on tools. I mean, come on. Something worth over 1 million naira. You get it for a steal of just 2,000 naira monthly, 5,000 naira quarterly, and 18,000 naira yearly. And trust me, this is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. It's for entrepreneurs who actually want to see their businesses grow. It's for entrepreneurs who want to gain more customers. It's for entrepreneurs who want to increase their revenue. It's for entrepreneurs who want to find reliable sources of funding, whether it's through grants, whether it's through investors, whether it's through loans. It's for entrepreneurs who want to build connections with potential partners. They want to build connections with industry experts. This is for entrepreneurs who want actionable steps that they can start implementing in their businesses today so that they can start seeing results. This is for entrepreneurs who want credibility and visibility. This is for entrepreneurs who want continuous support, ongoing support, and mentorship. This is for entrepreneurs who need constant motivation so that they can win in business. This is for entrepreneurs who want solutions to their business challenges, who want to learn from real experiences, and who want accountability. So this is not for everyone. How do you pay to be a part of this community? Now it's very, very simple. Very simple. If you want to be a part of our community, you can just you can just type in this link in your browser, select what subscription you want to do, whether it is the monthly, quarterly, or yearly plan. You choose the subscription you want. You put in your contact information, which is your name, email, and phone number, and then you click pay now. Once that is done, you put in your card details and pay. And after that, you'll be redirected to fill the community registration form. Once you submit the community registration form, you would just keep an eye on your inbox, that's your mail, and wait to receive a welcome email from us. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty straight to the point. And if you want to use a bank transfer, this is available only for the quarterly and yearly plans. You can only use a bank transfer for the quarterly and yearly plans. So quarterly plan is 5,000 naira and the yearly plan is 18,000 naira. So like I said, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. It's for the entrepreneurs who want to see their business grow, who want to gain more customers, who want to increase revenue. It's for the entrepreneurs who want to find reliable sources of funding. Just shared with you, you get access to micro grants, you get access to a pool of investors. You get access to how you can make your business funding ready. You get to build connections with potential partners, with industry experts. If you have to do it on your own, it will cost you so much. So we decided to bring it down so that we can make it easier for you. You get to have actionable steps, bite-sized steps to ensure that your business starts growing. You get ongoing support, you get mentorship. If you need constant motivation, we'll give you that motivation. This is for entrepreneurs who want solutions to their business, who want to learn from real experience, and who wants to learn by being accountable. So, yes, if this is you, please run. There's limited slots available. The first people who get this, once our number is completed, we are going to close the registration. So I encourage you all to rush right now, save your slot, and we'll be here to help you every step of the way. Thank you so much for being a part of this. If you have any questions, I'll just wait a few minutes for questions and then I would answer. But if there's no questions, then we'll call it a day and end here. Okay, so I believe we do not have any questions. All right, thank you so much for being a part of this. I hope you learned something. I hope you have been enlightened, and I would see you in the next one.